Hey friends, welcome to this unboxing and review. I'll be demonstrating this toilet, installing it, and just going over everything and give you guys my final thoughts. We've had this for a couple weeks now, and it is just amazing. What I really like is has the full pressure sensor seat, not just in one little spot. So once it recognizes 26.45 pounds on here, it's going to activate the swirling and the adding the foam to the water and all that. So it makes it easier for maybe people with disabilities or small children to work with. It has an auto clean function here. If I just long press this for the nozzle cleaning of the water temperature here. Also, I can activate the seasonal temperature, which gives me 5 different temperatures for the seat, as well as for the water for the bidet or the massage. And that's just based on the temperature that the toilet is sensing. So it's pretty crazy. So it washes the bidet. It has so many features, guys. Let's get into it.
All right, my friends, welcome to another unboxing, installation, and review. Today I'm checking out the Casta Diva Smart Toilet.
Okay, so it's got these straps around there. Just cut those. This should lift up and should be able to see everything that we need on here. All right, have our products. This has got toilet flange. Then we got our connection. Make sure everything's looking good here. Make sure you grab your remote off the side, little remote on there, that goes in there. That's good. Take your instructions, and it's got a little template there too. Looks like the toilet is intact. Here we have a little thing for a foaming release, and there we go. Check out the back here. Have some our connector here. So this has a couple hoses that just go on here, and I'm going to be attaching that real quick. I got to run a wire in my bathroom, but yeah, basically this guy right here, the two, you're going to want your toilet thing, your water supply to come in here, and then the toilet goes off of these two. I'm just going to have get an adapter, so I'll show you guys how to do that. Just maybe save a little bit of time. So let's go install it. So everything looks good. This is plug in there. Looks good. We have our toilet seal in here. Everything we need. All right, this should be a fun install. Let's go. All right, on the back here is a little foaming thing. It comes in this bottle. You fill it up to the little line on there, and you dump it in there. It's like filling up a gas can here. Alrighty, goes in there, and then just close it up there, nice as you please. It has a little foaming feature. Check that out. That's really sweet, actually. Helps clean your toilet, keep it all sanitary, smelling good. Okay, we can see as we walk in that the toilet will open up. It has a night light in there. You can turn this off, but the night light, if you turn the light on, night light goes out, night light, turn the light off, night light comes on. That's very nice. You come out in the bathroom and it's all dark out. You can see nicely here. Okay, so let's check out some of the features. As we already saw, the open and close lid. We also have this little thing here if you want to open it Just put your foot there. If you want to close it and have it flush, just do it again. Very convenient. This is quiet, very clean toilet. See, it's flushing right now. It's not a loud flush at all. Does an excellent job here. And we can check out the remote. Has a ton of very cool things on here. We have the rear massage, front massage, warm, dry, and then the dry temp. You can adjust that. Has foaming. Let's check this out. So we open this up. There we go. And then if we want to, now this toilet, once you sit on it, automatically swirls around the water. It's super easy to clean. Also has this foaming feature. If you want, just hit that. You saw me fill the little tank in the back, and we have some foam that goes in the water right there. We can hit the stop button and stop that. So we can see it puts nice soapy water in there. It's gonna, if your toilet is a little bit dirty, that's gonna help just soak until the next time you flush. Also, we have the open and close seat. If you want the lid, open and close the seat, and you can long press this if you don't want it to auto open. Maybe have pets or something like that. We have the full flush or eco flush if you want, and then the positions of the massagers. Also have the water pressure, water temp, and seat temp. So we can change the seat temp if we want. Say it's at, it shows us 99 right there, 95, 91. We can change the water temp that we want to be sprayed with, 95, 97, 99, 101, 103. And then it goes back down. So 99, press the water pressure. We have the night light we can have on or off. So as we can see, very elegant toilet here. It's super user-friendly, easy to clean. It's just a really nice touch to the bathroom here. We really like this. Everyone in the family does. Let's show the effects of the water here. So this, as soon as you sit on it, it has pressure sensors on here. So you sit on the toilet, and automatically the first thing it's going to do is going to release some soapy water in there, and it's also going to kind of get the toilet bowl moist with some water. So it's got some nice, you can put like a scent in here if you want, so it's going to be cover the smell or anything like that. See how I'm going to be able to do this. I have to keep pressure on here. It's a pressure sensor. There we go. Because it senses if you're on the toilet. When I get off the toilet, it's going to automatically flush. So say if we wanted to do the rear massage here, we would just hit this on the, hope I don't get sprayed here. That's going to come out. And it's going to spray on there. And then see with the adjustment, we can go up or down on there. So nice warm water there. And we can hit stop. It's going to put that away. Then we do the front massage also with that. Hit the front massage. That one's going to come out. And then spray. And then we can adjust that up or down as we see fit. Very cool. And when we're done, you can put that away. And we can do the warm air dry. It's 113 degrees on that right now. And we see here's a little, you guys can't really see that, so I'll get some toilet paper. You can see where it's actually blowing pretty good there. So it's got a good breeze on there, really blowing. It's a nice warm, nice warm temperature, 113 degrees. So that is nice. So very, very luxurious, actually, very cool. And then once you get off the toilet, you hit stop to stop it. You get off the toilet. Okay. And it automatically flushes for you. So it's all hands-free. You don't have to lift up the toilet seat. You don't have to do anything like that. Very effective flush, very powerful. Does a great job. This toilet is very nice. All right, friends, take out the old toilet. I kind of just cut these bolts off with my Dremel. You're gonna place your template down here. It's gonna tell you where to drill your holes. Okay, get that nice and lined up. Okay, so use a masonry bit, just drilled in there. It's a good idea. I just use a little cup here with some paper towels wrapped around it just so you don't drop anything down there. Okay, so now that is done, we're just gonna take these and sink them down into the holes there. Hopefully they'll go down far enough. There we go. We just kind of pound them in too, a little bit if we need to. All right, just kind of pound those in there or push them in. And then we're gonna put our flange here. Let's see, so I had to cut off the bottom of this a little bit so it would fit in there. So pull this out and that goes. You want these to line up because this little outside thing is gonna go on this track right here. All right, so basically just put a little ring of silicone caulking around there, and now go line up my things. That's gonna just kind of press down in there and make a nice, it should be a good seal, I think. Let me double check there. Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll need a little bit more. Okay, and make sure you tighten them down pretty good. Should be nice and solid. And I usually tighten one in not all the way down, so get one most of the way, then kind of tighten them up as like opposites or whatever, just to get a nice even tighten. So those should be pretty solid there. That's not going anywhere. Now we just take these, and these just go up under here, turn them around sideways, and then those lock into place under there to hold our thing in place. So we're just going to do that. Okay, so just like that, basically these little tracks on the bottom go into here and they slide in there. So this goes down over that. That's going to lock into place. And when you, that gets a washer on there. And you can see how important it is to cover your hole so nothing falls down there. Because if it goes down there, it's gone. So just get it on there, tighten up. Before you tighten up all the way, just make sure down there that your screw is turned correctly so the majority of it's under the flange and not turned the other way. Okay, there's that. These are nice and solid. These are going to be guides. The toilet's going to go on over the top. So what I did here, I have this pre-existing one. You can take all this off if you want and get a expansion connection and all that, but it's going to have to be an L and go over. So I just left this on here and got a 3/4 expansion necking into a 1/2 inch, the compression to, I forget what this one's called. Anyways, into this. Make sure you use your Teflon tape. It's just gonna hold real nice. And I just use this one as a choker point too. So we can make sure that your outlets here, A and B, are not like facing the wall. If this is facing the wall, you're not gonna be able to get your hose on there. So, and when you put your template down also here, make sure you got enough room that your toilet's gonna fit on here next to the wall, or else you're gonna have to go somewhere else. So I'll put my plug in right here, there. So I didn't want the cord to be running all the way over to there, to that wall. So I just, I ran a cord over to here. That was kind of fun. So I just need to prep that up and clean it up a little bit, just paint that. It'll be nice. And we're good to go. So let's get the toilet in here, guys. Okay, for Teflon tape, you want to make it kind of small, get it into the threads, and then widen it out and go over that like 2 times or 1 time. And make sure you go with the thread. So Sorry about that. So it screws in this way. You want it to rotate that way also when you're putting it on. You put it the other way, you're kind of like, when you're screwing it on, it's undoing it. So this is going with the grain, with the way, the rotation of the thread. So get that on there, good to go. All right, so you got a little battery backup. It's 10 AA batteries. Put those in there. That goes in the little container. It's like sealed. And then get the little screws in there, and then this just plugs into the back right there. And there's a plug in right there, and we'll just tuck it under. All right, I got the toilet here. I went ahead and made sure the connections were good here. Screwed those on because these are pretty close to the wall. So it's difficult to get those in if your pipe is behind the toilet. Now, if you have your pipe in front of the toilet, it might be off to the side, it'd be a little easier. But this is right behind the toilet, so no bug, no. Don't want to go in there. Look out, baby. No, 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 no. You don't want to go in there. No. Go on. Come on. So, yeah, tighten those on. Make sure they're not leaking. And then you can move your toilet on here. So my strategy here is get that wax seal on there. I'm just going to put like this, something that can drag underneath the front of the toilet, kind of drag it in and just drop it down like that. And yeah, let's do it. Here's the wax ring. I got all the stuff off of there. We're just gonna put it down in the hole here. Move my wires a little bit. Maybe. There we go. All right. And that's just gonna set down right on there. The bottom of the toilet's got a little thing on it, so when that smushes down nicely, it should go flush. All right, once that's in there, screw the screws in the sides and then put these little caps on it like that. There we go. If you guys are looking to upgrade your bathroom, as far as there's nothing, it's super nice to come into a bathroom that's got a nice warm toilet seat. It has a seasonal button you can push for seasonal temperature on, so just basically it adapts to whatever need you need. So it's very cool as far as it. Nice to come in if it's like, maybe it's like super cold out and it's freezing. You come out and you sit on your toilet and it's a nice warm, 98 degrees. It's just really nice. This toilet is, it's super, it basically just cleans itself. Like once we flush it a little bit, we'd like to just hit a little bit of foam in there. And then we can just hit stop, and that way that'll just sit and soak if there is anything that needs to be cleaned up. When this thing comes, it swirls around, does a great job. It's very powerful. Haven't had any issues with clogging. The install is fairly simple. It's just an elegant, close the lid here, just a very elegant, nice looking toilet. Install was about the same as any regular toilet. It does also have the battery backup, so we have the things on the side. We can press this to flush it if we need to. Yeah, just really impressed with it. It's definitely nice as far as all the things it does. It's super user friendly. You don't have to touch anything. You can either use the sensor there or you can use this to flush it if you want. The remote's super user friendly, connects automatically right away. If you guys are looking to upgrade your bathroom, I highly recommend this toilet. It's definitely something you won't regret, that's for sure. All right, my friends, thanks so much for watching this review. I hope it's helpful. You guys have a great day. I'll see you next time. One thing I did want to point out, it's these little things right here. These just pop off, and there's a screw that goes in this side and one on the other also that goes into those little white pillars that once you set the toilet down on, those screw into there to keep it more stable. Install was, very nice. So my friends, have a great day. I'll catch you next time.